Hi guys, thanks so much for joining Better Off Dead here on a Tuesday. It's September the 8th. Yesterday, quick recap, 1 win and 2 losses. Not my favorite way to start a week after a pretty strong week last week, but that is the way this thing goes. We'll look to turn it around and flip it around and go 2-1 today. Having said that, I've got 3 wagers I think behind me across these 2 games. They are in Major League Baseball, as you can see. Chicago White Sox at Pittsburgh Pirates. This will be game 1 of this set. Dylan Cease goes for the White Sox, a right-hander. Joe Musgrove, a right-hander as well, for the Pirates. Cease is 5-2, I want to say, on this season. So he's had a lot of decisions. He's gone pretty deep into games. Last time out, he was sharp against the Kansas City Royals. This is game 9, I think, of a 10-game roadie for the White Sox, and they've been excellent. They're hitting the ball, they're pitching the ball, starters and bullpen. They appear to be one of the best rounded teams in all of baseball. So I'm going to look for them to keep it going. I think you can get it something minus 131, might have grown a little bit, minus 133, somewhere around that range. I think it is a pretty good deal to back the White Sox at those numbers against just about anybody right now. On the other side, the Pirates have been better. They're not a good team. They're not going to make the playoffs, but their bullpen appears to has stepped up and been the difference in the last several games. They've won about half of them. Joe Musgrove, a pitcher who was expected to be strong for them as their opening day starter. However, he did have an injury. He was on the IL for almost a month, and then about a week ago he came back from the IL stint and was not real good against the Cubs. It looked like they had him on a short leash. I think it was a right triceps strain was the problem as it was described. Against the Cubs, he, I believe, took the loss. He allowed 2 earned runs, didn't make it out of the 3rd inning. I don't think he threw 60 pitches in that game. He hasn't faced these White Sox hitters much with this interleague contest, so not a lot to draw on there. But I do look for the White Sox hitters to get to him as they have most pitchers. Tim Anderson, Jose Abreu, and Luis Robert, this phenomenal hitter with a lot of power for the White Sox. I'm looking for them to keep it rolling. I want to play it in 2 different correlated ways. Over 5.5 team total for the White Sox. It's up there, it's high, but on the road there, I'm going to back it. It's even money, plus 100. Maybe you can find it at over 5, which of course is a key figure to get it on that square number rather than that half, that hook, which can really haunt you more often than you want it to. But I see it at 5.5, paying even money 100 to get back 100. So I'm playing it in both of those ways. In the same time frame this afternoon, New York Yankees at Toronto Blue Jays at Buffalo, New York. This is Jay Happ going for the Yankees, and Taijuan Walker goes for the Blue Jays. Game 2 of this set. The Yankees have been scuffling. I think they've lost 4 in a row, including yesterday's loss to these Blue Jays. Blue Jays had a 10-run 6th inning to really dominate the Yankees. That's been happening a lot to the Yankees lately. They haven't been very good. They lose a couple more, and they're going to be sitting at 500. I think they'll probably still make the playoffs in this expanded format, so not a lot of danger there. The Blue Jays have won 9 of 13, and Taijuan Walker has come over to the Blue Jays just about 10 days ago. He was acquired from the Mariners. Taijuan Walker's been pretty good. He won his last start with the Mariners, beating the Dodgers, I believe, and his first 2 starts with the Blue Jays have been successful. He got the win in one of them, and I think he took a no decision in the other, but the Blue Jays did, in fact, win the game. So they're probably feeling pretty good behind him. I am going to back the Blue Jays this is almost a pick'em game, it appears, minus 105. I think this game started off a little bit heavier, favoring the Blue Jays. It's come down a little bit to more of minus 105 in either direction. So beware there. There may be some smart money that has come to back the Yankees to level out this line a little bit. I'm hearing a little bit of buzz. Don't have a clubby who with mafia ties or anything crazy like that, but kind of some general social media chatter that the Yankees are a little disenchanted with their two big sluggers, their two big names, Judge and Stanton, constantly seeming to be injured on the IL, out of the lineup. Kind of tiring of the excuse, the explanation of, well, they're both really big and strong, so they get hurt a lot. I've heard the Yankees are getting a little tired of that, maybe even their front office. So we'll see how that plays out. It will be interesting there in New York. But the Yankees are still not a bad club, in my opinion, IMHO. DJ LeMahieu still is a feared hitter in their lineup. I think he does have some numbers historically against Taijuan Walker. Other than that, in terms of matchups, pitchers versus hitters, nothing outstanding on either side, having hitters not face these guys a whole lot. J-Happ has a high ERA on the road for the Yankees. He's been a little hit and miss. He's not a regular part of the rotation. Seems like more of a spot starter. Looks like he's going every 10 days more often than not, rather than every 5th day. A few numbers from Blue Jays hitters against Happ, but not a significant enough sample size, I don't think, to mention anything, to mention much there, excuse me. But I am going to back the Blue Jays to keep it going against the Yankees at, like I said, about minus 105. Not going to mess with the run line there, excuse me, the team totals or the total there. I'm just going to take the Blue Jays for the win. So I think that represents 3 plays across those 2 games. Again, looking to make it 2-1 or, hey, 3-0. Something like that today. Okay, thanks so much, you guys, on a Tuesday. Better off dead, I'm calling myself. And NBA a little later. Oh my gosh, NFL is only a few days away, and college football is underway. Thanks so much, you guys. Talk to you soon.